let me get the camera online. Here is everything. Boom, and boom. Alrighty. Well, hello. Doctor Who here. Today I'm going to be making enchiladas. I have everything prepared this time. No rancid meat. I just had a rancid onion, so I just had to run out and get that, but we're all good now. Just getting some chicken from the magic box and getting ready to go. So I got this recipe from a website called Cooking Comically. The gentleman who runs that website is a very, very good chef. In as much as he teaches people, hey, that stuff you have in your pantry is good to make good food. Yes, Drift Pirate, this is very good. I have fun with this. No, it's not a mole sauce. It's diced tomato. Yeah, cumin. Green chilies. What do we got? How am I doing? I'm doing good. Red or green? Red, I guess. Because that was right in the microphone. I apologize. Like, I just follow the recipe. And we gotta cut some chicken. So, just remembered, I am going to probably need to wash my hands. And let's get a close-up of me cutting the chicken. No, how am I doing? I'm doing all right. I almost didn't do a stream this week because I've been having a really, really bad headache. Went to the went to the doctor. Turns out my blood pressure is through the roof, so started on some medication for that, and now I'm feeling pretty all right. So everything's coming up, Millhouse. Yes, everything is very official. I've got my chef hat. I've got a camera. I've got everyone here watching me, so I'm not nervous at all. Yeah, I'm glad my headache is getting better too, because I was a right butthole. Did not enjoy it at all. So I'm just gonna be chopping this stuff up into little cubes. Because it's not like I'm making fajitas. I'm just making enchiladas. They're gonna be just knife and forked. So I got about 2 pounds of chicken here that I'm going to be cutting up, and it's going to make about 8 or so enchiladas. Do give Cooking Comically a look-see. He's got some really good recipes. One of my all-time favorite desserts that he made is a recipe for pumpkin cheesecake with a Nutella swirl, which I will probably be making soon. I might do a holiday-themed episode of just desserts and whatnot. Because that cheesecake is very good. I also now know just how to make a cheesecake. Lots of fat there, so let's just trim that up and chop that up, and let's just get going. Yep. What we got? Pumpkin cheesecake. Yes, it is very nice. It's a lot of fun to make, and then it's like I realized that, hey, I just leave out the pumpkin. Hey, I've got a cheesecake recipe now. So, like I was talking last week, it's just like cooking's just getting little bits of knowledge all piled up. I just realized I also need to share this with my friends so that they can come make fun of me. So if you will excuse me while I tweet at my friends and tell them to come make fun of me. Copy that link. Let's go there. What's cooking? That's everyone. Watch me cook. And text my best friend. And there we go. Obligatory friend circle socials out of the way. Is this going in the BPL cookbook? I don't know if we added this to the cookbook back when we were doing a cookbook. I'm fairly certain this was at least put up for voting. And I think we did do it. Hello, chicken enchiladas. Yes, indeed. Just realized I need to be mindful of the camera. Y'all should tell me these things. Help me improve. Yeah, this is it's a rather easy recipe. So the cookbook isn't just going to be all beans, corn, and shit posting. Well, there's going to be some recipes. It's going to be mostly shit posting. Why all week? Do they last long, or are they just so nice you willingly eat them forever? Yeah, this is kind of an excuse for me to meal prep as well. Get in the habit of cooking healthier. As for the aforementioned blood pressure, needs to start watching my diet and everything, and this is an excuse to, hey, you don't need to eat out at fast food. You just need to bring a little Tupperware and warm it up. Yes, these also are just going to sit in the fridge for a while, and I'm just gonna dole them out, eat them up at work. Yes, salmonella is a bitch and a half. Do not get food poisoning, folks. Cook your chicken. Rare chicken is a death trap waiting to happen. No matter what TikTok says. Do not do it. Just got a notification, didn't know what it was. Uh, nice, nice. I'm glad I am background noise while you are playing your video games. If I was not cooking, I probably would be sitting down and vibing to the new season of Destiny that just launched. I have not played in about 2 weeks, so don't really know what the current season is besides some spoilers I've seen on YouTube. Alright, so that is Chimpkin all cooked up nice and good, and my hands getting all nice and clean. Now for the rest of this stuff. Do I jump? I mean, TikTok also did NyQuil chicken, but I think everyone understood that that was a joke. DFA, I have no idea how half of these redemptions are going to work for me, given that this is me here in my kitchen and not in a video game. No, yeah, Destiny's pretty fun at the moment. Last season was all pirates and shenanigans. This season looks to be the revival of Rasputin as a frame or exo. I don't know. I pay attention more for the story and to hang out with some friends that I made. Do I like doing good in the game? Yes. Do I care if I'm not a professional? Yeah, I'm just there to have fun. Let's move that. DFA, yes, crack an egg 3 feet above a bowl. And then we get to make scrambled eggs. Because that's how that works, right? Yes, peel the onion. Peel the onion. That might help. One never knows. Let's get all this in the trash can. What are all-week enchiladas? They are chicken enchiladas that I am making 8 of that I am going to have throughout the week. I am meal prepping, basically, as an excuse to stream. All right. Let's get this choppy chopped. Not my best onion. But 'tis onion. And this probably need to stop crying and invest in a slap chop. I need to stop stropping stuff. I have a microphone right there. Wow, that is very strong. Anybody got any suggestions how to, Jesus, not cry while cutting onions? Woof. Very ripe onion. Yeah, just giving it a rough chop to try and figure out how the heck this little thingy-ding works. Jesus Christ, I am crying. It's like watching Guardians of the Galaxy all over again. We are Groot. Yeah, this just kind of... Do I just deal with it? Yeah, I'm just going to deal with it. Woofa doofa. Ah, wow. Yeah, there's a myth that involves bread. Let it go. Let it go. All that stuff. Cut out the stem. Whatever. Alrighty. Then I need to get this pepper cut up. Let me take a look at my recipe. Come on, you stupid laptop. There we are. Yes, there we go. Just be a man, rip your stem and seeds out. Make a mess. Gonna rinse these off real quick. Get the rest of the seeds out. And there we go. There's old wives' tales for everything. Some of them work, some of them don't. Just deal with crying. It's part of cooking. Means your onion's good. So there's that. Just chopping them up into little thin strips. And then we will get on with the cooking. Snakes aren't affected because they don't have tear ducts. Yes. Onions don't, or snakes don't have arms, so that therefore they can't get the onions out of their eyes. That is why they don't like onions. Let's clean up a little bit. Put this over here, and plug it in like a nonce. All right. Cooking up the veggies. Let's get a pan. Let's get some 2 tablespoons of oil. There we go. And let's get that up on high. Rinse this off, leave it off to the side, because I am going to need it. Yes. Yes, it is a very nice desk stove. So, while we are waiting for that to heat up, we'll get the sauce going as well. So the sauce, we're going to start with 2 cups of water. Please. Here we go. Let's get the close-up over on... You know what? Let's put it up here. So you can all see what I'm doing. Start with some water. Then I need tomato paste. Only about half of this little thing, only about 3 ounces. So I might make more enchiladas to use up the rest of this. So about half of this little can. And about there. I'm going to put this in the magic box that keeps things cold. Alrighty, let's get a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. If I can reach said cayenne pepper. Here we go. You know what? I like spice. Get about a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. Very aromatic cumin. Let's get 3/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to fill this not quite up all the way. 2 tablespoons of flour. Put this back here. 2 tablespoons chili powder. It doesn't fit. It doesn't. No, it fits. Ooh, very spicy. Let's get 1/2 teaspoon garlic. There we go. Clean up the workspace. And 2 tablespoons of oil. And the name of this game is Cook It and Simmer It until it thickens up. So let's turn that on. Let's get me a spoon and get that spoon out of there. And get everything, start mixing. Little dish to put the spoon on. Let's get back to chat. Will it last all week? Maybe not. Maybe. It is a nice kitchen. I very much enjoy this kitchen. It's got more than enough counter space with this. If it didn't have this window right here, I would be very cramped and would not be making this show. Alrighty, so one way you can tell oil is ready. Stick like a wooden chopstick or a spoon in, and if you see it bubbling, it's usually ready. Or you can stick a popcorn kernel in, and if it pops, it's good. So we're just going to saute everything down. I probably should have gotten a bigger pan, but oh well, I'm dealing with it. Can I freeze it? I mean, sure, I guess. I don't necessarily know how the reheating process is going to deal with frozen enchiladas. But you do you, and tell me how your experiment goes. Today I learned that flour is very hydrophobic. Likes to clump up. Yeah, the violent water also kind of works. If you don't mind the possibility of getting splashed with hot oil. Which is entirely something that can happen. Quite literally a food fight. I just got this on medium heat, just trying to simmer it down. Cooking with a welding mask. I mean, if it stops the onions from making me cry. I just want these to soften up, turn slightly transparent. Perhaps I might also put a lid on it. Yes, in fact, I'm going to put a lid on it. Someone kiss the chef. Yes, hello, Darth Pink Hippo. How are you enjoying sushi? Darth Pink Hippo is a real life friend of mine. We play Magic a lot. They're a really cool dude. They were also one of the people that ate the Irish stew and soda bread last week. So, Dr. Pink Hippo, if you want to tell chat how that experiment went. Yes, yes, Digiman. I play Magic. I've got several commander decks. They are all very fun. Mr. Mr. Hippo here has more than me. And we just have a good time. I've got a coin flipping deck. Got a deck where I just spam out human tokens. Got a deck where I spam out zombies. Got a deck where I power up just one specific creature and then dominate the game until that creature is removed, and then I am a very sad boy. I mean, yes, the game, that is definitely how the game should be played. You see a threat, you remove it. It still feels bad once I get the character all suited up, and then someone's just like, hey, you don't get to play with that character anymore, and I'm just like, oh, really? But them's the breaks, and the giant weakness of Voltron decks. Is a... I don't know who exactly those two cards are, but I mean, Magic's played all sorts of ways. How do I feel about this? I will let them cook some more. That is how I feel about this. Precons. What year precons were they? If you happen to know. Because I know my zombie deck is the Innistrad Midnight Hunt precon that I've upgraded so hard. My humans deck was the Innistrad Midnight Hunt humans deck that I've upgraded. They are babies. They are my babies. My Voltron is the Gallia from AFR. Why did this turn into the Magic stream? I don't know. This is the cooking stream. Yes, foodstuffs! Foodstuffs, Mad Ducks, yes. Yeah, I played Magic back in back when I was but a young lad, early 2000s, we, in my scout troop, all the older kids were playing Magic. It was like, hey, get some cards, come play with us. So I got some cards and played with them, and then I didn't for the rest of middle and high school. Did really nothing throughout college, and then I grew up, met Hippo here, and he was just like, hey, you like playing D&D? And I'm just like, yes. Well, Magic's coming out with a D&D set, and I'm just like, cool, take me with you. And he did, and now I have way too many cards and have spent way too much money on Magic. But them's the breaks, and this is beautiful. And I need to not have the onions get on the burner. And now I'm going to cook the chicken. Let's get a little bit of Earl. Where did I put the Earl? Where did I put the Earl? Right there. What is in the pan? Onions and peppers and a little bit of oil. I am making enchiladas, Duckman. I was out with the dog and missed half of this. What's in the pan? Onions and veggies. And over in this pan is the enchilada sauce, which I am just cooking up, and it is now well combined, so I'm going to put it on simmer just so that it can reduce while I cook up the rest of everything. Yes, pepper fruit. Oh, Ice Age. Yes. This is like what, like the third set of Magic or something like that? How make enchilada sauce? Water, tomato paste, spices. It was a little bit of cumin, a lot of bit of chili powder, a little bit of cayenne, some flour, salt, garlic powder, water, and oil. And you just let it simmer down. Magic has a very weird history. I just use it as an excuse to hang out with my friends. Alrighty, let's check this out. Yes, very hot. Let's get cooking. I also use this as an excuse to hang out with people. Yes, Mad Ducks. That was a very fun game at the meetup. We are going to have to find some time to coordinate people living in different countries and states to play some Magic again. No, your board state ducks, from what I remember, was actually pretty good. Um, just life being what it was. I mean, it's life. Trying to get some folks together to do some spell table, maybe stream some commander games here to the WBPL. If anybody's interested in nerds playing with expensive pieces of cardboard. One make jambalaya. Give recipe, I make. I am very interested in making jambalaya. All I've had is Zatarans, and I don't necessarily know how Louisianans feel about people saying, "Oh yeah, I enjoy jambalaya. What kind?" "Oh, Zatarans." Feels like a very northern thing to do. Well, gotta get for spell table. Gotta get headsman a more stable setup. Stuka, gotta get him a more stable setup, and Destructo needs to get over his funk. He got turbo bear flu from the meetup, which is really strange because I drove home with him. We both drove to and from the meetup together from Missouri, and I didn't get nothing. I have no idea how I got nothing. Yes, the bear flu seems to be. It might have been a curse from the meat festival. Either the meat festival or the walk around. Because most, air quotes, of the people that got bear flu went to those events, in my recollection. Okay. Do I cover? I will cover and cook for a bit. Turn to here. And this is thickening up very nicely. Yes. Yes, the only reason why I could afford to go to the meetup was because between the split of gas costs and not having to have a hotel, I had enough money for food and to get back home. But that's all I really wanted to do, was because got to meet a whole bunch of really interesting people. Let's get on that. And I will do it again next year because it's a lot of fun. Let's drain this chicken juice. turn that down. And is this skadoosh time? Yes, this is skadoosh time. So, going to add a can of beans, if I can actually get this onto the can. Okay, come on, you silly thing. I probably should get a bigger pan, but I'm living with the consequences of my actions. Just one big old can of black beans. Because it's not the BPL if we don't have beans. And 2 cans of tomatoes with chili. Need to get me an automatic can opener. Don't cut yourself on the lid. Oh, that just went everywhere in my kitchen. It's a good thing I have cleanup time. This is why. I mean, beans are a difficult thing to enjoy. Not really difficult. I'm getting a bigger pan. There's just so many varieties and a lot of, well, wrong ways of preparing them. Let's take the sauce off and put the big pan in the... Ooh, mistakes were made. But I'm living with them because they're my mistakes. Yes, cans need to be opened. So you should be able to get something that opens them. Interesting fact, the can was made before the can opener. It's a very weird fact. Let's get some cream cheesy. Ooh, that is nice and jiggly. So let's get this. Get a knife. How many ounces? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cream cheese. And put it back in the magic box. Get it off my hands and attempt to not spill any of this wonderful, wonderful concoction. This is just basically a thickening agent. And while I do this, I am also going to set my oven to 350. Get everything ready. Oh. My friend isn't in the shot. There we go. There we go. What am I opening there? It was cream cheese, which I put into the stew that is overflowing this pan. Because I have good ideas. This needs to cook down. Please, liquid, disappear. Oh, lordy. Investments for Doctor Who. A stand-up mixer and a larger, better pan. It's like I went out and got my baking pan right there. It's just like, why couldn't I have also gotten a bigger pan? Because I'm stupid. That's why. Need to bake a stack of pierogi. ¿Por qué no los dos? What's up, Coyote? How goes the life? Just need that to cook up. Slavic pot stickers. I love family history like that. It's like, here, you get the family rolling pin. It's going to be a big slight if it doesn't end up with your sister. Family traditions like that are adorable. Yes, I am going to let this cook up and deliquidify. And attempt to clean up some of the liquid that has been spilling. Because it has. There we go. Do I have enough room to put this back on? Slightly. There we go. There we go. trying to get his aunt to send him the grandparents' pizza stone. My family doesn't have a cooking utensil per se, but my grandfather made had a recipe for a dessert bread. I think it's called pastel. It's like it's like a swirl nut loaf thing. And he had a recipe. And it was his recipe. And only Grandpa made it. And, well, Grandpa is no longer with us. And he taught one of my aunts who had for the longest time refused to disclose it with the rest of her 6 siblings, one of which is my mother, and would only bring this dessert to family gatherings. It's like, yes, I'm going to bring it, not the recipe, the food. And I think recently has disclosed the recipe. It's just a minor source of family drama. Meat pierogi. Yes. I don't necessarily care for pierogies. Not that I don't think they're not good. I just haven't had any that are, because the only pierogies I really have are when my mom makes them, and those are just the frozen store-bought stuff, and it's all like potato and chive and sour cream and cheese, and I'm just like, yes, I know it's Lent, but can we have something that tastes good? Because these are just starch on starch with some onions on top. I don't care for these. So more often than not during Lent, I would have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because it tastes a lot better. What do we got? So this is the cooking stream you've heard so much about. Yes, I cook and I stream. Whether or not I'm good at either of them, that's for you to decide. Duck pudding, old colonial, huge dumpling that's marinated meats wrapped in sheets and boiled in a pot. Also has no duck in it. I love things like that. Oh, yeah, that's funny. And I'm just, come on, reduce, por favor, so that I don't slop this. Or I could just say screw it and do it. In fact, let's do it. Everything is more or less ready. So I've got some tortillas that I'm going to fill with that. Folks moved to the Southwest for health reasons. Wet air is not good for lungs, but it has other benefit of avoiding drama. Yes. Both my mom and my dad's family live several states away from us. So we avoid most of the drama. We avoid most of the drama, though we are kind of the last to hear news. But I mean, it's the price for not having to deal with people drop by unannounced, which is very nice. Okay. Alrighty, let's see if I can't then proceed to not rip the tortillas as I peel them apart. Because Lord knows... Oh, will you shut up? My stove is singing at me. I have had many tortillas rip on me and become completely unusable, mostly because I needed to use them to make wraps for a customer. I haven't fed a child to my stove today. No, I haven't fed a child to my stove today, but the clown is getting very hungry. All right. Let's get assemblifying. Let's set this up right there. Let's set this sauce off to the side, say right here. That's hot. I'm dumb. Let's turn that down. Get another spoon and a spatula. Let's just knock this over this way, and all that hard work just went to waste. All right. Let's grab up some of this goodness. And what I am going to do, I am going to also get a ladle, just add some of this juice. Ah! All right. Enchiladas assemble. Hello! Welcome to the cooking stream. Yes, it was kind of a belated announcement, but such is life. Glad you could make it. Let's put all of the spoons on this increasingly small plate. And get some more juice. And wrap and assemble. I am the reason you will get fat. Oh no, my fat is going to you. I need to lose weight. I am giving you my weight. Mwahaha, it's all part of my master plan. You see, this is actually a voodoo stream. And you are all cursed by watching it. Oh no! I've encountered an error while watching my own stream. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit... Yes, I'm going to be able to fit 8 things in here. Going to have lots to clean up. And I need to adjust... How do I adjust this? Like that. There we go. I also probably should have been somewhere else. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking to myself. Serious thinking time. Sorry for the lack of conversation. It's getting good. Yes, very good. Oh no, it ripped. Whatever will I do? I will tuck it away and smush it up against the others. Now, perhaps I may have overestimated my my fillings. Let's get that going. Some more juice. Tuck it up. Smush it away. Yes, I think I only have enough for one more. Not 7. No, 7, not 8. But that is life. Turn you off. Let's get you all tucked up nice in bed. Let's even these out. Eat a little bit. And then I need to get a spatula. Let's spread this enchilada sauce all around. Yes, that is very nice, very nicely consistent. Nice consistency, I should say. Let's put that down and spread it around. Yes, this will be most delicious. There we go. And the final step cheese. How much cheese? As much as I want. I'm in charge here. This is a new recipe for you. Yes. This is enchiladas. Basically, a burrito covered in sauce and baked. And now it goes to the oven for a time. The magic heat box. And I need to provide a timer. Interact. Full screen. Edit. Does. And how many minutes? That is a good question. 40 minutes. That is 50. And that is 40. There we go. And begin. And now comes the cleanup. Because I have made a mess. What did I just do? Oh, Netflix just pinged me. It says, hey, watch this show. And I'm just like, yes, that's exactly why I downloaded it. Push this out over here. Some ingredients next time. Yes. I used a can of beans. I used some tomatoes with green chili that was in a can, and some tomato paste. Because, like I said at the beginning, which you probably were not here for, Cooking Comically, the website where I got this recipe from, operates under the assumption that you just have random stuff in your kitchen and here's something you can make with it. And lots of people have canned things. Let's turn off the close-up because it is no longer necessary. And let's clean up nice and good. So yes, questions, comments, concerns? This is the Q&A section of the stream while it all cooks up. Here we go. Are we done? Are you done? You're not done. Washing by hand then. There we go. Yes, I mean, you may put your nose up at using canned ingredients. Might seem like a canned thing to do, but they're cheap, they're good, might as well use them. Let's unplug this so it is no longer dangerous, and put all the things over there. Washing. Should probably Get a drying towel out. Yes, here we go. What is the what? I'm an idiot. Let's put this right there. And this over here so that I can read chat while I do my dishes. I love my kitchen too. This is not an island. This is a hole in the wall that they put an extra large shelf in. Otherwise, it would be a very small kitchen. It is also pretty much exclusively the reason why I am doing this stream, because it perfectly frames the kitchen. Otherwise, there'd be like weird POVs and over the shoulders, and I don't have that kind of capability. The only cheese I know of would be nacho cheese in a can, which is apparently, no, that's just Cheese Whiz in a can for the traditional Philly cheesesteaks. Yeah, cheese usually comes in a bag, doesn't it? If there's one thing cooking teaches you, it's that if you can reduce the number of dishes you have to do at the end, do. As I get better and better at cooking, I'm just like, how can I use less dishes? Because I don't like washing them. And this is engaging content. Just me with my back to the camera. I was gonna say something. Don't the MREs have like cheese in a bag, like that cheese spread? But that's basically the equivalent of Cheese Whiz, isn't it? Hello, WBPL, the channel onto which I am streaming. It is nice to meet you. Is MRE cheese actually cheese? I mean, if you believe it is. Or is it just a cheese-flavored spread? Asking the real questions here. What else do I have in here? I have all that. Do we know which part is the cheese part? The part that is cheese. That is the part. Let's get another towel, because I have run out of room. Because I did not follow my own advice and made a lot of dishes. Here we go. This Velveeta, I don't think, meets the definition of cheese. But Kraft singles do, which is very weird. I believe Velveeta is a cheese-flavored paste of some sort. How it is technically described. Look at me being responsible and cleaning my dishes. Anything else in here? Nope, just time for the sauce. Get this all cleaned out. Get out of there, you little stains, because you will make the pan not good for next time. Here we are. And this. Little plate. You like that. You like that. The knives. And my dishes are done. Yay me. Yes. This was most adventurous. What have we here? There is enough cheese in Kraft singles to be considered cheese, more so than Velveeta. Because that's just life somehow. Everything go down the drain. And everything's clean now. Ah yes, the cooking man. I am the cooking man. I appear from time to time and cook for the entertainment of the masses. Because I like to eat. And what better way to enjoy eating than by making food? Yes, the cooking caves. Or the cheese caves. I wonder That needs to be a mod in Dwarf Fortress. You dig too deep and you find a mine just full of cheese. Do I have an apron? I probably should get my apron from my old place. A whole keep's worth of enchiladas, yes. I cook good. An old bathroom is sort of like an apron, yes. Yes. I have not cooked with Cookie. I did meet Miss Cookie at the meetup. She was a very nice lady. But we did not cook together. A Snuggie is basically... Yeah, you are technically correct, which is the best kind of correct, and I don't like it. You're a bad man. You're a bad man for putting that into my head. Finish up with the cleanup. Let me see if I can't do something. Just asking a roommate a question to see what his answer is. I made a big mess, and I'm going to put it away now like a big boy. Engaging content. A feast for all ages. There we go. Proper head protection. Need to wear your hat. What is my favorite spice? Yes or no? Is white people cooking mostly just playing with different white powders? What is my favorite spice? Very, very interesting question. I have to think about that. There's lots of good spices. I mean, I like spicy food, so there's a bunch of various spicy stuff. I like cumin for its, I like cumin for how it smells. Chili powder makes things hot. Favorite spice? I'd have to say probably cinnamon, due to how strangely versatile it is. Okay. Does citric acid count as a spice? If you believe it in your heart, yes. And as white people cooking, mostly playing with different white powders. Um, I'm not that kind of cook. I will say, however, white people cooking is generally a lot of trying other people's cooking. At least my kind of white people cooking. Um, Although my mom's kind of white people cooking is just chicken. Just put chicken in a pan, throw it in the oven, bake it. Is bacon a spice? Yes. Is salt a spice or are we just eating rocks? ¿Por qué no los dos? Dried and powdered chives, yes, those are very good. As well as marjoram and tarragon. I haven't really ever cooked with either of those, so I can't really give you an opinion. But yeah, cinnamon is a sleeper in so many things. Although too much, and you're just like, wow, I'm eating bark. Because that's how cooking happens. Let's get an eye on the enchiladas. Ooh, they are cooking up good. Cooking up good. No, no, I am not banning ginger. Ginger is very good. I love ginger. In fact, like one of my favorite snacks when I'm just hungry and just like, what am I going to eat? I go get some pickled ginger and eat it. I love me ginger. Also, candied ginger is very interesting. It's got a very different kind of sweet and spicy flavor to it. Yes, that is why I am in the BPL. I am a very horrible person. Let's review some sake. I'm getting my wooden cup. I do not care for licorice. Licorice is black licorice. I do not care for. Red licorice is interesting. If you're talking about the licorice that tastes like Jägermeister, I don't like Jägermeister. Treat ginger like garlic. A little is great. You're not wrong, but some people really like garlic. Or like garlic. Some people really like ginger. It's something I call heresy is when you add spices. Comes to spices, adding garlic way too early. It's like you don't need a whole head of garlic in your one pot of soup. Yeah, yeah. Like adding garlic is a very kind of unstable kind of thing, which is why people usually add a lot because it cooks away, it breaks down. So it's just adding garlic right at the end gives you that garlic stuff. Social drinking cool? I don't. Yes. Okay. So this is Kanabara or Bride of the Fox. Got this at the Japanese festival. in my town. It's just been sitting there. It's very nice. And there goes the ambulance. Alright, so, kanpai. Cops want the enchiladas, yes. People need to quit getting hurt. 100%. Quit getting hurt, people. This is very sweet. It's very sweet and smooth. Bit of a spicy aftertaste, or that might just be the spices in the air. Don't know what red licorice is, but it's not licorice. Yes, which is probably why I like it. Because it doesn't taste like medicine. Yes, it's very crisp. I like it a lot. Let's just put that away. Most U.S. liquor seems to be made with anise, which is not the same. Yes, it's... American taste buds are so weird. American taste buds are just like, yes, we have the thing, and then the thing is just a little bit of the thing and a lot of bit of sugar. Greek ouzo. No, I have not. I have not tried that. Never heard of it either. Dangerous consumption of alcohol. Yes. I say American taste buds are very weird, and then look at half of the flavors of Kit Kats or potato chips in Japan. There's some weird stuff. But yes, American taste buds have way too much sugar in them. Most American chocolate, yes, it's mostly sugar and fat with a little bit of cocoa, because most people don't like dark chocolate. Sea salt ice cream. I've had saltwater licorice, saltwater taffy before. That's very interesting. I make me sad too. I really like Greek mountain tea, but you can't cheaply get it anymore due to massive smuggling and poaching. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ouzo is anise liquor that is drunk with ice. I will have to check that out sometime. It's not a yes. How many things in our life do we look at and it's like, oh man, that's very sweet, that's very sugary. It's not sugar, it's high fructose corn syrup. We love using our corn. Sugar has food grade nicotine, yes. White chocolate is... Then what is white chocolate then, Mr. Mayhem? Might have too much corn. That's an understatement. He says, knowing 2 miles outside of his apartment, there is miles of cornfields. Palami Ozu. I'll have to try that. What kind of things do I want to make? Ah, yes. Jambalaya. There we go. Yes. It is an abomination. White chocolate is made with cocoa butter, not cocoa. Yes. No, that's a very astute observation. It's like I've kind of cut out most sodas from my diet. And a big thing with that is it was just drinking more water, and it's just like, yes, I'll drink water, but I'm not necessarily liking just drinking water. It's like I feel like there has to be something there. So at work, my drink is a lot of water with like a little bit of cherry flavor, or I just water down the hell out of Gatorade, just so I taste something. But no, now that you've brought that up, Chris, it seems, in my own personal experience, it does seem very, very true. True citrus line of favor packs. I'm a big fan. Just dehydrated fruit wedges. Interesting. Preferred brand of cherry flavoring that isn't sweet like Kool-Aid. I work at a gas station. I just press the cherry flavoring button. I have no idea what it is. It's like a little shot of just pure cherry and sugar, which I probably do need to cut out. You guys in USA think of changing corn syrup to potatoes vodka. I mean, we can make liquor with corn. It's called whiskey. I have done that before. Squeezed a bit of a lemon in the into the water, just for something. Discount LaCroix, yes. It's a problem. It's a problem. The American diet is very unhealthy. Ultrasonic cleaner as a cooking tool. How would that work? How would that work? Like the ultrasonic cleaner, that's the thing you put in the little vat of water and it vibrates, makes all the bubbles, right? That seems interesting. That's very sciencey. Very sciencey. 7 minutes until food is done. Yay! I'm very interested in how my food turns out, because I am also very hungry. My friend, as I was coming home from the grocery store getting the last few ingredients, asked me, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you hungry?" And I'm just like, "Yes, I am very hungry." He said, "Hey, would you want to come get sushi with us?" And I said, "I would love to. However, I need to be with you all and make enchiladas." Vibrates the cells apart, makes the alcohol for the extract need to do less work. Breaks apart. Ooh, interesting. Sous vide. Okay, what did my laptop do? And my dishwasher is done. Yay! Did you just turn off? If you just turned off, I'm going to be very disappointed in you, computer. No, it's just stupid. No. Not too bad, so sad. Let's get on here and see what you all are saying to me instead. There we go. All right. Big downside is that the cleaners are very nice. Sushi enchiladas. I don't know how well that would play out. But there's a sushi place near me that does all-you-can-eat sushi, which is very tasty sushi for Midwest sushi. And it is my friend's one of his favorite places to eat. So much so that they have a VIP card there that gives them discounts. Let's clean up. T-minus 4 minutes. You stay. Let's put these like that. In my little grippies. And in 3 minutes, I will be eating my food. I'm telling you all how it tastes. No, it was a very last minute thing. It was a very last minute thing. He was just like, "Hey, would you like to come get us sushi?" And I'm just like, maybe later, because I've had a bit. I just wasn't in a sushi mood. What would austerity measures sushi be? I have no idea. Fair enough. Fair enough. The Inari roll. Isn't that the cone thing? Although at the meetup, Destructo ate so much sushi. He actually held us hostage with how much sushi he ate. We were just like, "Hey, can we get the check?" And waitress was just like, "He's still eating sushi." And we're just like, "Yes, he is. We're done." Ah, yes. Yes, it's very interesting. Just in time for food, Diggs. Just in time for food. Diggy man. 2 giant tables was a bad idea. Yes, it was what it was. At least it wasn't one table. Could you imagine the riots that would have happened? The fire and brimstone brought upon Destructo if there was only one table. Oh man, that man ate so much sushi. No, just boats of sushi. And this man is just like, I'm still hungry. Like, yeah, like actual boats. We probably could have floated them out on the ocean. They would have floated. It was a very fancy boat, covered in sushi. No booze today. I have boozed myself. You missed the booze. It was a review of Bride of the Fox. It was a very sweet, very crisp sake. And 8 seconds. Let's get to the close-up. There we go. Woof! Steamy. There we go. Let's move you over here. Showtime. Actually made the War Austerity Irish. Ah, yes, Coyote. Tell us about the Irish stew you made. Did you do it mostly how I did it, or what kind of changes did you make? Oh, this is much liquid. This is a two spatula job. Ooh, there we go. Fresh out of the oven. Okay. Yeah, it has to be easy because like you have to use what you have and you don't have a lot. So this is well, lunch really. Why am I making all week enchiladas on a Friday? Because this is technically my Saturday. Okay. Should I have added some rice to this? Maybe. Alright. Come on. Silly thing. Yes, this is basically a Fiesta pail. Come on. Get in my mouth. Mm-hmm. Let's get some water. It's very hot, as one would expect from something coming straight out of the oven. But but the sauce is very, it's very spicy, very tangy. That's one of the things I like, is heat, but not slap you in the face. Heat that sticks with you. If you load it with sleep aids, does it become a siesta pail? I mean, you eat enough food, you are going to go to sleep. NyQuil soup. Yeah, NyQuil chicken soup. But the enchilada is mostly kind of disintegrated, which is why it is not a hand burrito. It is a knife and fork burrito. This is very good. It's not overpowering spicy, but if you are someone who is sensitive to spice, you're going to be like, oh man, that's spicy. Very good. Very good. Pepper is indeed spicy. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Well, with this taste test, I think it is a very, I think it is very good. I've had it before. I've made it before. I very much enjoy it. But with this taste test, I'm going to say farewell to you all. Have a good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you. And probably see you next week if I can get Mad Ducks to give me his jambalaya recipe. Because I'm very interested in that, and it seems very tasty. So, signing off, this is Dr. Who's the Chef of the BPL. Stay classy, everyone.